Hello, this is Dr. Robert Davidson. We all know how body composition is affected by changes in calorie intake and calorie expenditure. Today I'd like to demonstrate how diet composition affects body composition changes, how the amounts or ratios of carbohydrate, protein, and fat directly relate to changes in lean body mass and fat mass, and ultimately percent body fat. As an example, let's use a 49-year-old male who recently came into my research lab asking for help because he wasn't gaining muscle like he expected based on his workouts and the lifestyle he was following. We measured his body composition, and from that body composition data I offered to tell him what his diet was like and perhaps how he might optimize that. So using a computer model, computer simulation model that was developed in my lab, we entered his body composition changes. He had changed, his body weight had changed from 192 to 195.5, an increase of 3.5 pounds. Lean body mass had changed from 151.7 to 155.3, an increase of 3.4 pounds. And fat mass had decreased from 40.3 to 40.2 pounds, a decrease of 0.1. We entered and adjusted in the computer model the carbohydrate intake, the protein intake, and the dietary fat intake until we saw in the output body weight change, lean mass change, and fat mass change that corresponded to the changes he had experienced. And the diet that matched the closest with that body composition change was about 1,560 calories from carbohydrate, 510 calories from fat, and 440 calories from protein, 510 from protein, 440 from fat, for a total of about 2,510 calories a day. He then mentioned to me that he was targeting a 2,500 calorie diet based on a 60-20-20 protocol suggested to him by his fitness trainer at the gym he was attending. I then offered that perhaps if he wanted to support lean muscle change, what he needed to do was increase protein intake to around 30% of his calories and decrease carbohydrate down to around 20% perhaps if he still wanted to lose fat, and have the remainder come from fat. So when we entered this type of diet composition into the simulation program and hit run, then we see that the corresponding weight, lean mass, and fat mass will go from 192.5 but up to about 195.2, so we'll increase about 3.2 pounds overall, but the composition of that weight change, he'll increase muscle by about 8.4 pounds and expect to decrease fat by a decrease by 5.2. Now it's important to remember now that a calorie is a calorie, but that where those calories come from is very important as well. The body is a dynamic system that always comes to an equilibrium in an understandable way. This has been Professor Robert Davidson. Thank you.